Next up.
72, sir.
So every one of them, so to say.
Except one. Yeah.
How did you score your 55, dude? You got abused badly. Are you really getting 55 or are you getting 45?
55, sir. I'll just check one second.
Check.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
55, Dana.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure your friends have only gotten 60 to 70, 70 gas passy?
70. Yes, sir. Around 70.
They have also cocked up badly then. Yeah, okay. So next one itself, 72. sp2 hybridized carbon atoms present in one molecule of the end product is. Okay. So we're having do you see what I'm doing? I'm not even looking at what is going to be the steps over there. Notice the way I'm approaching these questions here. Are you here, dude?
Yes, sir. Sorry, my bad.
I'm not even looking at the full question. I'm just copying the structure as it is, and I will only then proceed. This is what putting pen to paper means. Do not even look at the question beforehand. Sit and put the shit to paper first. Then
I did
proceed.
that.
So NBS excess. NBS, they're clearly mentioning excess. So we are going to be having this location, this location, this location, this location. All of them will get targeted here because all of them are benzyl locations.
Yes. Yeah.
And they are clearly mentioning excess. So they
Unstable.
absolutely want everything.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So BR, 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 and BR. Next up, we are going to be having aqueous KOH and excess.
It gives
So
unstable.
notice what I did here. I did not even read that next step till I finished this one. Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
I did not even bother checking it because if I don't get this properly correct, I will not be. It doesn't matter how much I understand about the remaining steps. Never jump the gun. So aqueous KOH, water, you'll end up having something of this sort.
Yes, sir.
Now, do I go with the final?
So I guess you can write all the compounds and then see which is unstable.
Hmm?
You can write all the compounds and see which is unstable.
Which is
Unstable.
no, I don't need to. I was only looking at checking out whether should I directly convert this to the ketone now itself or in the next step. That's all I was interested in checking.
Okay.
Do I already converted in this step here? Is this going to be my Y? Or is this going to be my Y? That was my doubt here.
Oh, right.
Clearly, they are giving Y is unstable. So this
So
is my
first
Y.
one. Yeah.
That means this fellow is not going to be Y. It's going to be Z. Right?
Yes, sir.
So what should be the answer here? 6 plus 2, 8.
8. Yes, sir.
Is that the answer given?
Yes, sir.
Yep. That's it. What's the complication here? What did you put?
So I didn't think of ketone to be formed.
Hmm?
I didn't think the ketone would
Did you
form.
get X correct?
Yes, sir.
What did you think about Y then?
I also thought something like this, but then
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure about Z, sir.
What did you get as Y?
Yes, sir. This only.
This only.
Yeah.
Okay. But what do you mean by you were not sure about Z then? Is a Gemini LD all stable?
No, sir.
No. So what did you do? What was your answer?
I didn't get any answer. I didn't get like an answer for that.
What do you mean? I do not understand that.
Sir, I didn't get the proper answer. Just guessed it off at the end. I didn't know.
What did you put as answer?
6.
How stupid are you? Are you stupid? Are you an imbecile? I'm asking sincerely, are you an imbecile? You're not, right? Why the fuck would you guess 6? That's the minimum number possible. Why the fuck would you do that? Sincerely think. How stupid of an answer is 6? If you got Y as correct. You got Y correct is what you said now. Basically, that means you got up to Y reasonably.
Yeah.
Even if some kind of an elimination happens, the number should increase, na? Why the fuck would you put 6? If you had put 10, I would not have shouted like this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Your only argument could have been that some elimination would have happened over there, and maybe.
Yeah, I thought elimination would happen.
Something like this. Yes. This is your other possible nonsense.
That's
you are
also
confused between these two.
Yes, sir.
Then why the fuck did you put 6? If you had put 10, I would not have shouted. I had to actually calm myself down when I heard 6. What the fuck is this, man? Why would are you an imbecile really? Do you want to get your things wrong? Seriously, you think for a second. You just voice out your own thoughts for a second. Are they going to be stupid enough to give Y as Z? No. Fair?
Yes.
So the reason why you would have thought that this is a possibility is because, yes, this is something where there is a possibility of larger scale aromaticity. So you are confused whether this is going to be happening or this will happen. I can accept that. I have no problems with accepting that. That is not a wrong track to go on. That is a good track to be on. And you can see if I'm able to guess your thought process here, how disappointed I am with your answer as 6. I don't care about the fact that you got this wrong. Don't go there. That is not the problem here. The problem is you gave an imbecile-like answer. That is a problem. You should always see if you're falling now, if you're tripping, you trip forward, you don't fucking trip backward. Because this part of your head is much more stronger than that side.
Yes, sir.
Sorry if it was harsh, but this was a very shitty answer.
Yes, sir.
Very shitty answer.
Yeah.
See, you were confused between these two, correct?
Yes, sir.
Why would you put 6 then? If I had heard you say 10, I would have been relatively happier. That shows me you're on the correct path, at least in terms of thinking. Not path correctly, maybe, but what to say? For the sake of argument, it is not a wrong path. It is not a bad path. But 6. 6 is like saying, please give me a wrong answer. I want to only get it wrong. I'll waste my time thinking about how to solve this, and I'll purposely get it wrong. That is what 6 tells me. That's why I asked whether you're an imbecile. Imbeciles do that. They'll waste their time, they'll waste their energy. Have you seen Tropic Thunder? That means you have been a serious kid for the past 10 years, at least. You've sacrificed a lot of movie watching, a lot of things for your education. At least for the past 8 years, I'm sure. You might have been a... No, no. My mistake then. So you're only a gamer. You're never interested in movies then.
I didn't.
Huh?
Not that much. No, not that interesting.
Sorry. I feel I might have struck a nerve badly today. As I said, I mean to do that.
Yes, I understand.
You need to basically jog yourself out of your ego here. You're tripping too much. You have to have confidence in yourself to some extent at least. But that confidence has to be, you're building a building, you're now a construction worker. Think like that. You're a construction worker. So what is most important for a construction worker? What is
Foundation.
the most important thing?
Foundation.
No, safety.
Safety. Safety.
Because every misstep is going to be involving serious consequences.
Yes.
And the first thing is safety. Safety for you is reduce your errors. But that also means your foundation has to be solid. When you're rushing up to climb the top, your foundation is going to be shit. How much ever protection you wear, if you fall down from the top, you're going to crash and die. There's no escape there.
Yes, sir.
So safety comes from good foundation. I don't deny that. But at the same time here, you have to have some confidence in the footing which you have. This is what you have done here is basically you have built the floor there, but then you don't know if the floor is stable, so you'll walk on air. You'll try walking on air. You get how bad that feels, right? Yeah, next up. Possible answers. I'm quite sure your teacher will probably fight for 10 also. I'm not going to debate why. I think you already understand why.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be accepted though, because this paper seems to have been made quite carefully. Unfortunately. Next,
So then,
not your teacher's paper, right?
no, sir, it's not.
Okay, all right. What were your options for 73 which are correct? Oh god damn, they've given you cyclopentadienal here.
Yes.
And you did not see that for 71.
No, I didn't.
For someone who believes that their brain is good and makes the right connections, how could you not see this? Okay, I just have to point it out. As I said, I'm purposely being the asshole today, so I will point out this. I had to.
Yes.
Now, what all were your options in 73 which are correct? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 compounds. Okay, all right. First compound aromatic or not?
No, sir.
Second?
Yes.
Third?
Yes.
Fourth?
Yes.
Fifth?
Yes.
Sixth?
Yes.
6 is aromatic?
Which is it? No, sir, it's not aromatic. My bad. It's not. It's not. Sorry. The next one is aromatic. The next one is aromatic.
Okay. So first one is not, second is correct, third is correct, fourth is correct, fifth is correct, sixth is not aromatic, seventh and eighth are aromatic.
Yes, sir.
You really get it like that?
Yes, sir.
Or you got lucky again?
No, sir, I got it. I got it like that.
Why is the sixth one not automatic?
Sixth one. Sir, planar.
Good. It's non-planar.
Yes, sir.
Why will it be non-planar?
Because the
Knowing your teacher, you would have discussed this in class purposely.
sir, because 10 carbons, right? Like, I'm not sure why. I mean, exactly.
The two hydrogens in the middle there, these two fellows, will basically repel each other. I don't remember the exact terminology they use for that, but I think it's called bridge hydrogen or something of that sort.
Bridgehead.
Bridgehead, correct, yes. Some nonsense name is there for it. So basically, this guy and this guy will repel each other. So their repulsions will basically make these two carbons go out of plane.
Mhm.
And that's what makes it non-planar.
Yeah.
Your memory is not wrong, but it'll have been nicer. Your answer is correct. I will not debate it here. I've beaten you enough today. So, and I can sense there's going to be more in the next paper. Next one, 74. How many of the following species can exhibit resonance? This is a shitty question, Ra.
Yeah,
But I'll be honest here, this is a very shitty question.
this is
They should never ask can exhibit resonance. Because what is resonance? At the core, resonance is just delocalization of electron density.
delocalization.
And even the tiniest amount which is delocalizing should be called resonance. Practically speaking.
Yeah.
And that will happen everywhere. You jog the molecule a little bit here and there, it will do some delocalization. And very bad question. Off the top directly, I've not seen the options yet. Now let's see. Option A. Now, whenever you are given this kind of a shitty question, go back to the rules which have been given in your class. Basically, conjugation ke liye dekho,
Conjugation.
sincerely.
Yes. Only conjugation.
Only conjugation. Don't think too hard. Limit your brain power there and only see for conjugation, nothing else.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's right.
Option A, resonance,
Yes,
yes or
sir.
no?
Yes, sir.
Option B,
Yes, sir.
option C,
No, sir.
option D,
Yes, sir.
option E,
Yes, sir.
option F,
Yes.
option G,
No.
option H,
Yes.
option I.
No.
Okay, option H is going to be a slightly more complicated one, but yes, that's correct. So what is
Actually,
your now?
I didn't put option H. I was doubtful about that, so I put 5 when I got it wrong.
Okay, this is not that bad of a mistake. This is not too shabby. A little bit more confidence in yourself would have helped.
I was
Why should
very
you have had confidence in H here? Because H is already a strained system. The only reason why you would have thought that H may not have resonance is because it is already too strained over there. Some nonsense may not work out properly. Something like that would have gone in your brain.
something.
The simple thing which you should have done over there is you should have drawn the resonating structure once. My guess is you did not put pen to paper here as usual.
This one I didn't do. Other ones, like the other options, I did.
Yes. I meant for this option here specifically. If you had put pen to paper here, you would have seen that the resonating structure is also having, what to say, one extra advantage here. What is the advantage? What do I notice as the advantage in the resonating structure?
On their sp3 carbon, there are more sp3 carbons here. Yeah.
More critically, less sp2 carbons.
Less, exactly. Yeah. More.
Here, there are 3 sp2 carbons on the ring.
Yes, sir.
Which is the
Exactly.
problem. Here, there are only 2.
I didn't think of that. Yeah. Yes.
This is why I said you have to put pen to paper. Even when you think there is something weird there, always put pen to paper and try. Organic chemistry is a boon for a fellow like you. If you become disciplined. Why? Because your brain will automatically, the one thing you should have in your brain, ingrained, stamped in, nailed down, whatever you want to call it, is this. Anything and everything which you can imagine can and will happen under the correct circumstances. Ingrain it into your brain completely. Nail it down. When you start thinking like that, when you nail that down, what you will first do is you will realize without putting pen to paper, you cannot see shit. Because your spatial visualization is very poor. Somebody like you who can make connections this fast, you will not be that good at imagining shit in space and turning around molecules and all. You will not be able to do that very nicely. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
So the first thing you'll realize is that is your weakness. So you will, the only way to correct that is you'll have to put pen to paper. You will realize that that is the necessary step which you have to do. When you convince yourself that putting pen to paper is the better option, you will start doing it every time. You will start automatically doing it every time. You will not rush through shit. Where has this rushing attitude come from? Can you tell me? It is something which I blame myself for partially, as I said. Where has the rushing, not the way I explained. There's another way to look at it also. Where is this rushing attitude of yours coming from? Think, close your brain, close your mind, close your eyes. Don't think too much. Only focus on your breathing. Only focus on your breathing. Same thing as earlier. Make sure that your breathe in is going to be normal and your breath out is longer and longer and longer. Do this twice, then do it 2 more times, then do it 2 more times. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out even more slowly. Do not focus on anything else. Only focus on the breathing over here. See how your breath is going through both the nostrils at the same time. Sometimes one nostril is slightly blocked. You can feel the hair on your nostril basically vibrating, quivering slightly when the breath is going in, when it's going out. Focus only on the breath. When you're focusing on the breathing there, then you're going to be breathing out completely. You can feel that your body is like choking and it wants the breath out, breath in back again. Focus on the breathing some more. Suddenly move your mind towards why do you solve questions fast? What did you get as the answer? Why?
Sir, I think to have like more time for other subjects, especially math.
Not in the exam. It is
Oh.
during practice. You develop this shit when you're solving MS Chauhan questions, not during exams. Exams just exasperates the situation. The problem is mainly through your practice. When you're practicing questions in organic chemistry, you wanted to solve more questions in a given amount of time every time. You were rushing through questions when you're solving your practice questions as well. How you train your mind during practice, the same way it will behave in the exam as well. Because it doesn't know anything else. Am I right or wrong here?
Yeah.
There is a grain of truth over there, right?
Yes, sir.
That is the problem. That is your core issue. Start fixing it. Do not try to solve organic chemistry questions faster and faster, even during practicing. Waste the time. You have enough time to waste. You are sharp enough to know that if you do something thoroughly once, you do not need to do it again for a very long period of time. Other kids don't have that advantage. You have it. That is why you are good at mathematics. You are wasting your advantage badly. But your disadvantage is if you do not do it thoroughly enough, you will cock up like this. And your bad attitudes in the practice will come back and translate into bad attitudes during the examination. You have that problem also. Your brain is wired into OCD behavior. You do something once the way you like it, you will keep doing, you will keep repeating it because your brain likes it. It likes patterns, and patterns which you have consciously built up, it will love. Changing them suddenly during the exam is not going to happen. You have to change it consciously during your practice as well. In your practicing, you do not put pen to paper. You skim through questions of MS Chauhan as well. Blunder. Waste your time. Consciously spend more time on questions. since you do the grind work. I specifically mentioned this is grind. This is not going to be fun in the first few times. The first bunch of times it should not be fun. The more it is not fun, the more you are learning. The more it gets to being fun, your brain has tricked you into making more patterns. That's why it's fun. What is fun there? Your brain is seeing a pattern and it is releasing dopamine. Consciously, that's what it is, right?
Yes.
Neurologically, if you look at it, why is organic chemistry solving questions starting to get fun for you in MS Chauhan? Because your brain has started recognizing MS Chauhan's pattern. Shifted to Himanshu Pandey. Don't you have Himanshu Pandey book also with you?
No, sir. I have
Why?
PDF.
Buy it or PDF or whatever. Start solving from stop MS Chauhan for some time. Your brain has gotten too wired with that. Shift it to some other book. Stop it for a while. Then come back to it again. Waste time on organic in the beginning. Waste it. Yes, it is a waste. But it is a waste now. It will not be a waste for later. It is a waste for now because you need to invest the time right now. And you have got a month of holidays now. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You are going to only do questions on organic seriously. And you're going to sit on physics and fucking correct it properly as well.
Sir, inorganic.
Inorganic के लिए तुम्हें क्या करना है बेटा? तू बोलो मुझे. You sincerely think and tell me. You spend like 1 day in a week on inorganic. Sit and do only NCRT.
Okay.
Only NCRT. Memorize the fucking thing cover to cover. Nothing else.
Okay, sir.
Cover to cover. 1 day you sit for 10 hours on NCRT. We both know how much you can cover. You'll be done with 2 or 3 chapters from it.
Sir,
10 hours in the day.
Yes, sir.
At least, what to say, 10 hours if you sit. How many minutes is that going to be? Let's count approximately at 600 minutes. Let's assume some efficiency parameters here. Let's make it 500 minutes. So 500 minutes if you sit doing nothing but inorganic. Close all your games, close everything. This should be your fucking wake-up call. This exam is a good wake-up call. It's come at the right time. The kind of beating you have gotten is a very good wake-up call. Make sure that you are only preparing NCRT. You are not at advanced level. Throw advanced away now. Don't dream of advanced for now. Clear mains with a proper rank. Something which you can be happy about, which you can be proud about. As something where your intellect has been vilified to some extent. The weapons which you have been provided have not been misused badly. Then you will have enough confidence to tackle your advance in a meaningful manner. Till I told you to do NCRT, what were you thinking of doing in inorganic? Your class notes. Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Arrogance.
No, sir. I was going to do NCRT also.
You're going to do NCRT also, but you're not going to focus on NCRT. NCRT is going to be like sideways extra. Your class is going to be your main thing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming, maybe I'm wrong. Sorry. Am I wrong?
No, slightly. I think I would have focused more on NCRT than class notes.
Good, then my mistake here. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Because fair is fair. You are not, as I hinted maybe too rudely, you're not that stupid. You're quite sharp. So yes, NCRT is what you should be focusing on. But at the same time, not just 12th, both 11th and 12th NCRT inorganic.
Yes, sir.
And don't do like little bit. Every week you take 1 day, you do only that. 10 घंटा करो, उसमें जितना आएगा वो काफी है. बाकी time you do problems in organic, problems in physics, mathematics. Keep in touch. Make sure you're keeping in touch to some extent. Don't lose touch with it. So mathematics, you are already fairly confident of how you are proceeding, I suppose. Yes.
Somewhat, yeah.
How much was your score in math in these papers?
Sir, paper in mains it was 64, in advanced I'm not sure.
How much have your friends scored in the mains paper in math?
Sir, around 50s.
So it's a tough paper.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Lengthy.
So that is another reason why you jumped to the gun and were happy to finish chemistry as fast as you could.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the reason.
Well, you basically put the cart before the horse. Sincerely. You took care of the cart, but your horse is dead. Mathematics is always going to take time. JEE mains, if you see most JEE mains papers, they are going to make sure that you're going to take time on mathematics. But the point is this, that extra 5 minutes or 10 minutes which you can save up for mathematics is only going to give you 2 extra questions, maximum 3. Yes, that is how they are making the max papers. But that extra 10 minutes you save in chemistry fucks you up in 5 questions, 7 questions. Is that worth it? Do you understand why I said you're putting the cart before the horse here? Your focus should be on getting chemistry fixed first. Because chemistry is something where you can score a huge number of marks if you do it properly. The first few times you'll have to invest a lot of time. You cannot jump the gun directly and assume that you will be at a stage where you're already fast. Because chemistry is a sword which will cripple you if you treat it like it. If you treat it like this. The first few times you have to invest the time. Get yourself into a stage where you're rid of all the errors in the paper. The first target when it comes to chemistry papers, when you're attempting a paper, is not solving it fast. It is getting 0 mistakes. Or getting as close to 0 mistakes. I think I'd mentioned this to you a long time back also.
Yes, sir.
You are moving towards that direction. Even in organic, I mentioned that to you in the beginning. 0 mistakes is what you have to aim for first. Nothing else. Once you have confidently hit 0 mistakes a bunch of times, then you start making your time efficiency better and better and better. Only then. Because error efficiency is going to be an Achilles heel in chemistry. The more you aim for time efficiency, the more error efficiency goes down. It's like Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Not perfectly, but to an extent. You aim for time efficiency first. Without fixing your error efficiency, you will bounce badly. You fix your error efficiency first properly, thoroughly. This is not just for this, for me also. For anybody who's doing chemistry, this is the reality. I'll be having a little bit lesser error efficiency problems with respect to it, but I will still have error efficiency problems if I'm rushing through for time. It is inevitable. Because chemistry is like people. Anything and everything can happen and will happen. How can you say how somebody will react? I'm shouting at you so much today because I know to some extent you can take it. If you are a girl, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I mean, maximum which can happen to you is a few tears here and there. A little bit. You will not break down, at least I know for a fact. You're resilient enough not to break down. But a girl might break down. You cannot take those chances. See, good iron needs to be hammered. But if the iron is soft, the hammering might break it completely. It might become too brittle.
Yes, sir.
Luckily, you are heated nicely in the exam. So hammering you is not that bad now because you're already like, you've taken a hammering already.
3 to 4 times.
So it is not something which is going to break you at this stage. I know that much. At least I can sense I'm not breaking you completely.
Nice.
That's why today's session, I'm not even seeing the paper. I'm looking at your face predominantly. Because if I sense you're breaking down, I will tone it down. Technically, I'm a blacksmith. Okay, now last question. Or a big fat question, and you decided this is not.
Yeah. Right.
How easy this question is. Generally in chemistry, big fat questions are fucking easy.
I read it once.
The tiny ones. Why? Because in the tiny ones, they do not give you enough information. This is just general randomly without reading the question. I'm just making up some shit right now. I'm not sure whether it's going to be landing or not, but we'll find out if it lands. Big fat questions, usually they are giving you more information. They will generally be easier. Because if they're giving you more information, they are narrowing down the pie. Itna hai, itna ho sakta hai. More and more and more and more and more information means it's becoming narrower and narrower. So usually it will come out more easily. Let's see. The tinier the question, the more scared I am. For instance, if you look at chess, let's say you're a chess player. Who should you be most scared of? Let's say you're a chess player, randomly you're playing chess in a tournament. Somebody's coming and sitting in front of you. Then should you be really scared? It's a kid. Why? Because you know that kid is extremely dangerous.
Yes.
You're not going to be scared if a normal adult comes and sits there. That's just normal fare. But if a tiny Indian kid or a tiny Chinese comes and sits, oh, you should be fucking scared. Because you know.
Yes, sir.
You understand the point over here?
Yes, sir.
That applies to chemistry. Not exactly, but to some extent.